Good wishes, dear students. In today's class, we will see another compound of silicon, namely silicon tetrachloride of the formula SiCl4. There are two methods of preparation given to you. First one, silica, that is SiO2, oxide of silica, mixture of oxide of silica with a carbon. When we heat to the temperature of 1675 Kelvin, dry chlorine gas is being passed, giving us the product of silicon tetrachloride and carbon monoxide. The whole reaction takes place in a porcelain tube because the temperature condition given is extremely high. Commercial method of preparation will be silicon. When we treat with a HCl, the temperature condition is above 600 Kelvin. We get silicon tetrachloride and hydrogen is being released. In terms of properties, when we see, it's a colorless, fuming liquid, freezes at minus 70 degrees Celsius. Now, two more important properties you need to remember in terms of hydrolysis. Silicon tetrachloride, when we hydrolyze it with water, meaning treat with water, we get the new product orthosilicic acid. This particular name is given wrong in the textbook, kindly correct it. Now orthosilicic acid formula also can be written as H4SiO4. Let's come back to the reactants here. Cl4, SiCl4 and 8 more atoms of hydrogen we've got. So out of 8, 4 atoms of hydrogen combines with 4 atoms of chlorine, giving us 4 molecules of HCl. So the remaining 4 hydrogen combines with the oxygen here, giving us SiOH4, that is orthosilicic acid, which also can be written as H4SiO4. This is when you hydrolyze silicon tetrachloride with water. On the other hand, when you hydrolyze silicon tetrachloride with a moist ether, we get the new type of product, linear perchlorosiloxanes. Now, the formula of it will be Cl, SiCl2O. This particular unit that I have written within the bracket can be repeated. So, N stands for number of times it's repeated and SiCl3. The structure of it can be like this. Cl, the Cl is written here. SiCl2. So, SiCl2 with O. Now, this unit I have written within the bracket N times. So, N stands for, the number can vary from 1 to 6. Combined with another unit of SiCl3. So, this is called as a linear perchlorosiloxanes. Now, the next property will be alcoholysis. Now, silicon tetrachloride, when you treat with ethanol, we get the ester formation compound along with the HCl molecule going out here. So, now here Cl4. So, 4 chlorine atoms are there. Combines this 4 chlorine atoms, combines with this hydrogen, 4 hydrogen goes out as a 4 HCl. The remaining unit, that is OC2H5, combines with the silica, giving us the formation of silica ester, or IUPAC name will be tetraethoxysilane. Now, one more point I have written. So, here in alcoholysis, the chlorine ions can be replaced with the nucleophiles. So, then you know the difference between nucleophile and electrophile. Few examples I have given. Now, ammonialysis, silicon tetrachloride, when we treat with ammonia, the temperature condition is 330 Kelvin in the presence of ether. We get the new product chlorosiloxanes and 2 molecules of hydrogen, HCl goes out here. If we count for 2 4s are 8. 8 chlorine atoms are there. Out of it, 2, now hydrogen has got a 3 ammonia has got a 3 hydrogen atoms. So, out of this, 2 chlorine combined with the 2 of hydrogens, giving us the product 2 HCl molecule goes out. The remaining combine together to give us the new product chlorosiloxanes. Now, azanes, when you read, remember the clue, you will have a NH2 unit between the two of this unit, that is SiCl3 and SiCl3. In between, you will have the NH unit here. Thank you.